One peaceful evening, Nuna the fish was swimming past a sunken statue of the Egyptian goddess Hathor when she noticed something shiny beneath its robe. She said curiously. What's this? It looks like an ancient Egyptian beetle. She swam closer and touched it with her fin. The scarab glowed. Then, whoa! A time door appeared. That's amazing! Exclaimed Nuna, a fish who loved mysteries and adventures. Let's see where this magical doorway leads. She swam right through. In a flash of light, Nuna found herself floating above the Nile River. Huge palm trees and papyrus plants swayed in the warm breeze, and majestic temples and golden pyramids glittered in the distance. I can't believe it, she gasped. I'm really in ancient Egypt. But where is everyone? Startled by her sudden arrival, a little green falcon wearing a golden crown fluttered down from a nearby palm tree. Don't be afraid, he said with a kind smile. I am Horus, the guardian of time. You have stepped through the time door and arrived here by the power of the golden scarab, he explained. My master, the great wizard Dowsum, entrusted me to protect these lands until the true heir returns to claim their birthright. But why did he choose me? Asked Nuna confused. Horus looked deep into her eyes and said, You are brave, curious, and most importantly, you possess a pure heart. A dark riddle was left behind. The knowledge of the pharaohs is fading. Only the brave and wise may unlock the truth. Are you ready to help me solve the riddle and restore balance to ancient times? Excited to begin her adventure, Nuna nodded bravely. Horus led her to a magnificent temple hidden among the tall palm trees. Its walls were covered with mysterious hieroglyphs and statues of powerful gods. This is the Temple of Knowledge, Horus explained. To unlock the secret of the golden scarab, you must pass 3 trials within. With a determined look, Nuna swam through the entrance and into the first chamber. As she moved forward, 2 giant white feathers materialized before her eyes. What is this? She wondered. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the chamber, saying, in ancient Egypt, what was weighed against a feather in the Hall of Truth? Nuna pondered for a moment. She knew that the ancient Egyptians kept their hearts after death and believed that only the pure of heart could reach the afterlife. So she guessed, the heart. They believed if your heart was heavy with bad deeds, you couldn't enter the afterlife. Click. The lock holding the feathers clicked open. Encouraged by her success, Nuna continued deeper into the temple. The second chamber was filled with hieroglyphs that magically lit up in a particular order. Before she knew it, a voice boomed. What do hieroglyphs mean? Nuna had read about this in an old book once. She quickly replied, They are pictures used as writing away the ancient Egyptians told stories and wrote history. As soon as she finished speaking, the hieroglyphs in front of her rearranged themselves, confirming her answer. With a satisfied hum, the wall slid open, revealing a passage to the next chamber. Nuna entered the third chamber to find the last trial. A huge sundial stood before her, its shadow indicating the hour of Ra, the sun god. Suddenly, the voice echoed again, asking, who was the sun god of ancient Egypt? Nuna had learned about this in the documentary. Ra, she answered confidently, the powerful god who sails across the sky every day. The sundial spun around, aligning the shadows to confirm her answer. With a loud click, The final door to the chamber swung open. Nuna swam through, finding herself in the beautiful chamber. In the center sat a golden book radiating an otherworldly glow. On its pages, ancient wisdom and forgotten knowledge shone. As Nuna approached, the book opened, revealing an inscription that read, "The real treasure of the Pharaohs was never gold or jewels or precious stones. It was the wisdom they left behind, the knowledge they shared, and the stories they told. For in preserving their legacy, we keep their spirit alive." Nuna felt a sense of wonder wash over her. She realized that the true treasure of the Pharaohs was not material wealth, but the ideas, inventions, and stories they left behind. These had shaped history and inspired people across generations. At that moment, the golden scarab floated up from the floor, gently guiding Nuna towards the time door. As she swam through, the scarab flew back, landing on the statue of Hathor, disappearing with a flash of light. Back in the familiar waters near the statue, Nuna emerged, blinking in the sunlight. The golden scarab lay beside her, glowing softly. The temple and everything else from her adventure vanished, leaving no trace that she had ever been there. Overwhelmed with excitement, Nuna swam towards her cozy home under the sea. She couldn't wait to tell her friends about her incredible journey through ancient times. As she settled down, surrounded by her collection of trinkets and treasures, Nuna carefully placed the scarab on a shelf, next to her favorite books and maps. She knew that the scarab wasn't just a beautiful rock. It was a reminder of her adventure and the wisdom she had discovered. Looking out at the vast ocean, Nuna knew that her journey of discovery didn't end there. There were so many more mysteries to explore, stories to uncover, and adventures to have. As the sun set, casting a golden glow on the water, Nuna closed her eyes, thinking about her day. She had traveled back in time, solved ancient riddles, and uncovered the true meaning of wisdom. She realized that sometimes the greatest treasures aren't made of gold, but of knowledge, understanding, and the stories that connect us to the past. The next morning, Nuna awoke feeling refreshed and excited for another day of learning and exploring. She couldn't help but smile as she remembered her journey through ancient Egypt. It had been an adventure filled with challenges, surprises, and most importantly, discoveries. As she set out to explore the coral reef near her home, Nuna carried the golden scarab with her not because she believed it held any special powers, but because it reminded her of the importance of knowledge and the thrill of adventure. Who knows what other wonders and mysteries the ocean held, waiting to be discovered by a curious and brave fish like Nuna. And that's the end of this episode. If you like stories about ancient Egypt, pyramids, mummies, and secret tombs, we've got lots more to watch. What did you learn from this story? Write your answers in the comments below. How would you feel if you found a magic stone like the golden scarab? Do you know any ancient Egyptian words or facts? Share them with us in the comments. If you enjoyed this mystery adventure, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for more exciting stories. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.